Okay, today I want to show you a friendly demo, quite simple, using the new Agent Kit solution of OpenAI. If you go to the platform OpenAI, then you can see Agent Builder and you can click on Open Agent Builder. Then you can create your first workflow. But first, before doing the demo, I asked the question to our last LLM model on OCI, OpenAI GPT OSS 120B. Okay, nice model. Please explain what is the OpenAI Agent Kit solution. Explain why OpenAI creates this solution. What is the strategy? Okay, so this solution is a framework free in order to build multi-step AI agent. So it's nice. You can see a lot of features. Okay, why? To accelerate the agent ecosystem. Okay, we can see different things about that, but something we have to look at it. For example, ecosystem locking. Okay, it's interesting to know I can use only OpenAI LLM model with this solution. Okay, maybe it's a limit today. Okay, but at the end, what is the strategy? Probably not only lock-in. Okay, maybe it will be more open later, but maybe on the narrative, a clear narrative market like OpenAI isn't just a language model, it's an agent platform. And you know that today on the market, we have a lot of agent platforms, and some of them are really strong. Okay, but let's go to the demo now. We can have a look to a simple example. Okay, this is a workflow in order to get the weather if the user in a chatbot asks for the weather of a town. Very simple. Just a simple use case in order to show you what is Agent Kit. You can see it's a workflow, and I put some component, okay, and I realize a component here within a row. Very simple. You can see at start and the first step. First step is super nice. Guard rise, this is a step that is very simple to add in order to have security, to have moderation, to have to avoid personally information from your customer. Okay, to avoid security break with injection and so on. So you put this component and it's finished, and you parameter that. You can here you choose some parameter and it's okay. Okay. Next step was a call to agent. Okay, so you choose the model, for example, GPT 4.1 mini. Okay, and you give the prompt, and the goal of this first step is to clarify the question of the customer, because sometimes the customer asks the question about a town, but you don't know where is the town, you don't know where is the country, and so on and so on. Just you have three here options at the end. You can have a good name of a town and a city, and then a town or a city and the country, sorry, and you can go to get weather, okay, or not. Then you can have a step, another agent to ask and to clarify the situation. Is it really this town or not? And another when retry, because I understand nothing regarding the context of giving you the weather of something I don't understand. Okay, to clarify, ask a question, and then the customer can say approve or reject. Yes, this is really this town or not. Okay, and if this is a good town, yes, go to have the weather. And after that, use a widget to display the answer. You can use the widget builder from OpenAI, and you can build a widget in order to present the information in a nice way. And I use this one. So very simple to use that. Okay. what you can see is everything is output and input formatted. But when you are working with OpenAI SDK or other framework, it's exactly the same. Really, you often format the input or output in order to have a better format to send information between agent or to send information between an agent and a tool and so on. It's more clear to use that. We can have a look, for example, here, okay, to see what is, for example, the format, as you see, okay, you try to find the city, the country, and you have the classification of about the message, okay, is it clear or not, and so on, okay. After that, when you want to test it, just do a preview, and what is the weather, for example, today in Nantes, okay. So this workflow is going to use agent. Agents are going to use LLM only from OpenAI. This is really less open than N8N, sure, because it's free. So it's free, but the consequence is that you have to use a model from OpenAI. Okay, and I got the answer of here. What is the weather in Nantes? Okay, nice, finished. After that, you can click on code here. I don't want to click because I don't want to show you the ID of my workflow and so on. But believe me, you click here, you have the ID of your workflow that you can use in the code. That's the caller for the code. This is library called ChatKit. Okay. In fact, you can go on GitHub. Okay, here, and you have an OpenAI ChatKit starter app that allow you to use and test your workflow. It's very simple to use. Okay, so I did a clone of this app. I put my two variable. It means the workflow ID I created before, and I gave to my OpenAI key. Okay, because it's not free to call agent, but it's really cheap. And after that, okay, I run the code here, and I have a local server here, localhost on the port 3000. Let's go here. I ask the question, what is the weather in Nantes? I got the answer with my widget. So nice. I ask the question, what is the weather in London? But you have ici here, and the problem in London, name. I forgot a how. Okay. And so the LLM asked, is it really London in United Kingdom? Approved. And so I got the answer. Okay. So as you see, a super simple way to build a workflow, okay, like that. And a new way, okay, with a lot of option. And it's finished. Thank you for your attention.